Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 2nd through to the 8th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for the beautiful, positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Truly, thank you so, so much. You guys rock. So now let's get to you. Oh, what an incredible card we start with. It's got to be a beautiful week for you. We start with the Sun. It's all about you, your ambitions, your who you are, who you are turning into, who you are growing into, your dreams, your expectations of tomorrow, your goals, your desires. It's all about that this week for you. Now, we have the Five of Cups right next to it. So, this is crying over spilt milk. You need to let go of regret in the past, okay? Regret, disappointment, where you feel that you didn't make the mark, where you feel that you should have acted but you didn't, or you didn't act and you should have. Did I just say the same thing twice there? Um, this is turning towards the positive, looking for the positive in your life, having that positive thought each and every day when you wake up in the morning, starting with affirmation, okay? I did put out a new moon affirmation video, so maybe start your day with that until you have your own words to say to yourself each morning. It takes just a couple of minutes, and you will be profoundly amazed at how your life transforms into the positive if you start each and every day with a couple of affirmations, honing in on who you are as a person, your own empowerment, what you bring to the world, your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Absolutely. So put regret in the past. Don't look back at it this week, okay? Forgive yourself and move forward. We have the Seven of Swords crossing over both of them. So it's getting your priorities straightened out. It's knowing what you really need to take forward with you. It's not really paying attention to what other people are telling you to take forward with you, but what you truly feel in your heart and your soul. So tap into your intuition. Tap into that gut feeling. Tap into your higher wisdom. And you will know what to take forward on your path with you, what to leave behind. Absolutely. Now we do have the Three of Swords here, okay, as the underlying energy. So it's all about regenerating yourself, healing yourself. And I think it's more to do with the past because we had the Five of Cups there. I think it has more to do with releasing the past, where you thought you dropped the ball, where you didn't think you gave enough, where you didn't think you made the right move. Forgive yourself. Release that to the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, and get ready to move forward. If you need time to recharge your batteries, then do so, okay? Because don't push yourself where it almost feels like you are pushing against a solid brick wall. Okay? Take a step back, take some time for yourself, rejuvenate yourself so you feel that sun energy, that alive feeling, that zest for life, that positive reinforcement that you need going forward. We have the Page of Wands as the overriding energy, so pay attention. I mean, this is almost like a journaling card here, where you really need to pay attention to those epiphanies you have, those aha moments you have. This is thinking outside the box, or better yet, knowing that there is no box, that you can move forward in any direction that you want. So allow those thoughts to come and write them down, because I think throughout the next month, maybe several months, you're going to want to go back on what you have journaled this week. And you might keep that journaling going actually for the next couple of months, because this is an overall energy for the week. So it usually started last week. It usually goes well into next week. So you want to pay attention to what your thoughts are. Even if it's outlandish, write it down, because it may fit in and may make a picture for you where the separate thoughts don't really align together. But when you put them all together on a page, all of a sudden it starts to make sense on where you need to put your energy, where you need to grow, what you need to step into. We have the Judgment card. So we don't want to make any rash decisions here. We don't want to jump to conclusions. We don't want to get involved with gossip. We definitely don't want to start gossip. Okay, the judgment card is using good judgment. It's asking those qualifying questions. It's looking at things through different lenses, so to speak. It's looking at through different approaches to what you are making decisions on right now. That it's not cut and dry. That you really have to do your research. You really have to investigate. You really have to ask the questions to know what your decisions need to be and will be going forward, for the abundance to come into your life, for the happiness to really be in your life, for you to become who you want to become in your life. As we go towards the weekend and into next week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we stand here on the shores of our path. And our path is awfully foggy, isn't it? So we're not going to know a lot of detail about what the end goal is going to look like. But we know that we need to start these new paths. And we look into this pentacle like it is a crystal ball. Like we are looking for what the first step should be. Or, it attaches to a new path, but also that you're going to need a courage in order to step into that new path. It's not going to be an easy glide in kind of feeling, but you're going to really have to make a declaration to yourself of where you want to go, what you want to create, who you want to become. And with the Knight of Wands and Five of Pentacles attached to it, okay, sometimes we can feel like we are left out in the cold, that things have passed us by, that everybody is moving forward except for poor little old me. You sit in front of the door of abundance here, and you really need to open up your eyes, take off the blinders, and realize that you are sitting in front of the door of abundance. One of the ways of doing that is, well, the Knight here, the Knight of Wands, is looking at the past, understanding what you have been through, especially over maybe even the last year, understanding, or even longer, understanding the fires that you've gone through, the tears, the sorrows, the chaos, the confusion that you've gone through, and you've made it to this point. You have inherited enormous wisdom in order to go forth into that door of abundance. But you really need to, now I want you to look at the past in a detached way. I don't want you to get emotionally involved with what you are seeing of your past, but I want you to understand the lesson you walked through, but more importantly, the wisdom you gained. Okay, because that's really going to take you on a new path and being able to walk through that door of abundance. For love, relationships, we have the Two of Wands. So, this is balance, and it's kind of an imbalance, but not so much with the Two of Wands as with the other twos. You're being drawn. You are definitely being drawn into, especially if you're not in a relationship, you are being drawn into a relationship. Okay, so pay attention to the people that surround you, even if they don't really, fit your mold of what you expect within a relationship. Have a conversation with them, see where it goes, because somebody's being drawn to you when it comes to relationships. That's really going to enhance your life going forward. Now, if you are in a relationship, look at how it is drawing you within the relationship. Is it making you stronger? Is it making you empowered? Do they appreciate you? Do they love you? Pay attention to your gut feelings in the relationship and where you need to work to strengthen that relationship, grow that relationship stronger, bring in a balance. For work, career, job, money, we have the Seven of Wands. So it's all about making a declaration. Maybe just to yourself, maybe to somebody else, but it's your declaration of how you want to go forward in your path of abundance when it comes to money, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your well-being. I think you are at a point here where there is a strength behind you right now, especially with the Sun being your very first card. There's definitely a strength, definitely an empowerment in you standing there and saying, this is what I want to do going forward. And I'm going to put my energy into that direction so that I can manifest the dreams that I want going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.